En vivo, Lonely Boxing dentro del cuadrilátero con Manny Marrero.
Sean Hicksa Gringo Hicksa, baby.
Hopper Dominguez breaking it down like it is, like it should be. Talking boxing, and before we get into the main things today, ladies and gentlemen, we always want to mention our sponsors today. This show, it is sponsored by Texas Select Boxing Gym with the owner in the ring with Christine. Carlos Vincent Photography. Guys, if you need anything, whatever it is, you know, weddings, senior pictures, hey, family pictures, he's there for you. Very creative. Sweat Boxing Gym here in Dallas, Texas. Hector and his crew will be able to lead you to success. And El Tigre Promotions. Congratulations, buddy. Great fight yesterday out of there, Conroe, Texas. We'll have our boy Hopper breaking it down. And finally, Chicana Boxing. Dude, she's making stories come alive.
Big time.
I mean, it's fantastic.
Way,
she made an article on somebody.
She sure did.
She did.
I know. And that's the beauty about this. That's why I love boxing so much, man. Because, you know, I mean, Hall of Famers, right? World champions, they have a story behind it.
I mean, that's what makes it interesting, right? I mean, that's why we're into boxing. So she wrote a story recently about a guy I would love to meet.
Everybody has an origin story.
And we all have questions, but one of the things that really got my attention, man, you know, as you know, we're all social media persons. And
a little bit.
We love to kind of read a lot of good stuff. But listen, man, this comes from a 17-year-old kid. Check this out. Nothing in life is achieved overnight. We have to go through a lot and have iron will. I can guarantee you the satisfactions and emotions you feel throughout the journey will be the reward for every sacrifice.
17?
That's deep.
Wow.
17 years old. And I'll tell you
Who
what,
was that?
this story is amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, boxing out of Sweatbox Boxing and Fitness in Davie, Florida, trained by Javier Centeno, Xander Zayas.
Hey! In the house.
¡Epa, en vivo!
En vivo.
En vivo.
Un huepa, dile un huepa, ahí para que ellos entiendan lo que hablamos.
Huepa, corillo.
¡Huepa! Wow, Sandel, I got to tell you,
that's awesome,
thank you
amazing.
so much for taking the opportunity to be here. We're pretty excited for your career and what's happening. Mama Yaisa, Papa Orlando, gracias también. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I mean, your story is phenomenal. You know, we all go through a lot of different things in life. And, you know, there's a couple things I always say. It either makes you or breaks you.
Absolutely.
You know, when it makes you is when you grab them and you utilize it to be successful. But when it breaks you, that's when you get a knockout. That's when you kind of let it defeat you. Sandel, you know, tell us a little bit about, you know, the impact of 180-degree change that all of a sudden, you know, it's impacted you and your family. What does it mean to you?
I mean, first of all, I want to thank you guys for the opportunity to be here. Grateful again, thankful to be with such an awesome crew.
Even Hopper?
Even me?
Everybody. You know, we gotta be.
Muy amable. You're not gonna like him later on.
Yeah, you know, it's make a big impact in not only me but my family overall. Just because from being a top amateur to now be a professional fighter, you know, for my mom was really tough because for her, I'm her baby. I'm 17 years old. You know, she loves me. So you know, it was tough for her because she didn't know what to expect. And then what happened to a great champion of Puerto Rico, Virgel
Prichi.
You know, she wasn't sure of if she wanted me to do this, but you know, it's always been a dream of me to sign with Top Rank. You know, overall she was happy with it. She was excited for the opportunity, and we took it.
So how did it all begin at the beginning? I know that you kind of started very early, but how did it start? Why boxing?
Why boxing? That's a great question. I was being victim of bullying. So, you know, I was a victim of bullying, unfortunately. Then my mom decided to put me into combat sport. First we tried karate. I didn't like it. Then we go to Taekwondo. I didn't like it. It's kind of like the same thing. Then, we tried a boxing gym in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And the next day I told my mom, we got to go back. And that continued over the past of the weeks and then years. And, I won my first fight. Then I won my first national title, second national title, third national title back-to-back in Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at you.
And what age were you at this?
I was around 10, 11.
Just dominating.
I was
I was around 10 maybe because I came to the United States when I was 11. I'm turning 12, so
A dominant 10-year-old. Look at you.
Wow.
I mean, I won a couple national titles in Puerto Rico.
Just a couple? Come on, bring it in.
Come on.
Bring it in.
You know the number. Come on, Xander.
don't be
We know
bashful.
the
Look at
numbers.
him.
We know the data.
Come on.
Come
Don't
on.
be
Tell us to
humble,
us.
Give
just
us the
few.
number. Hold up the fingers.
Too many fingers you'll need.
I need the next one.
It was 6 national titles in Puerto Rico. The rest here in the United States. And just grateful and humble to hold as many national titles as I did as an amateur.
That's a great point, Xander, and that's an awesome story. And we can definitely hear in your voice the impact that your mother's had as far as supporting you and being there for you. Just kind of talked about what she means to you as far as is she one of the reasons why you fight? I mean, we know that family is important. I heard you mention that before in other interviews. But what your mother means to you, is she one of your motivators?
I mean, my mother is my reason. She's my reason why. She's the reason that I do this. She's a great mom, great woman. She fight for what she wants, and she's shown me that throughout the years, throughout my life. And if she doesn't fight, she's not gonna get it. So she showed me that, and throughout my life, I've been fighting for whatever I want because it's not gonna come easy. And I mean, I just gotta fight through it and bring the best that I can each and every day.
Absolutely. So another thing, this actually is a question from one of our special guest hosts. She couldn't have seen Christine in the ring.
Christine.
Shout out
to her.
Indeed.
So her question
Shout out
was,
to
she was
Christine.
actually helping with the amateur boxing. She was there in Colorado where she was unfortunately not able to be there when you were there, but heard nothing but great things, right? About how your work ethic is and just how dedicated you are to the sport. She also mentioned too, she kind of wondered as far as the levels that you were, as far as rank with youth and junior. You never got to the elite level. Was that something that you regret, or you're just looking forward and on to the future and on to bigger and better with your pro career?
The elite level, it would have been kind of the same thing because in the United States, we have to fight with headgear no matter your age. So it would have been, I think, more of the same thing. I mean, I would have seen the same people, maybe some new ones, because I would have fight grown men by then. Right. But I mean, I've been sparring grown men since I was 14 years old. So I think it would have been just a little bit more of the same thing. So it wasn't a problem for me.
Absolutely.
To not fight in the elite division.
All right. So
Yeah. Now, Xander, I want to talk about the boxing part of the of your career. Obviously, who is your all-time favorite boxer?
Miguel Cotto.
Miguel Cotto.
No hesitation.
Wow,
Look at
no
him.
hesitation. Automatic.
Yes, sir.
You have to come go with that.
all right.
Miguel.
So how much did Miguel pay you? No, just kidding.
Wow.
No. So
Did he reach out to you? Did he to try to sign you when you were before you signed with Top Rank?
No, I didn't have the opportunity to, meet him or, to have a conversation with him. And no, I didn't have a deal with, a deal in the table from Miguel Cotto promotion.
Wow.
Oh,
Got
okay.
you. Is that who you resemble your boxing style after, or is there another boxer that you resemble?
I mean, I like a couple boxers. I mean, I like to look at different styles like Manny Pacquiao, Andre Ward,
Ooh.
Nice.
great list there.
Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Miguel Cotto, Canelo.
Ooh. Ahí está el cash cow. El amigo
You
Canelo.
said the magic word.
Made Hopper happy.
You made him happy.
You didn't have to say that, Xander.
Only Mexican in the table right here. And they're getting good money.
All right.
it's just a great list of fighters that I like to look at because I learn a lot from them. I learn how to move and how to be aggressive. I learn how to be a boxer, how to be smart, how to be slick. So it's just a list of fighters that I really look at and learn from. So I wouldn't say that Miguel Cotto is like the one that I always look at, but yes, I learn a lot from him, and I continue to learn over the years. I continue to watch him and continue to watch all the other great fighters.
Wow, amazing, great story, and thank you, Mami Yaisa, for making that decision, making it happen.
Yes,
Us as Puerto Ricans, you know how close we are into our people, into what we do, into our flag. And by the way, you can't see it, but when you see the video, you're gonna have to see that nice flag.
It takes
behind
up the
us.
whole studio.
Woo!
There it is.
My planetas and everything. Bobby, if you're watching live, you're
Puerto
seeing it.
Rico.
But one of the things that I wanted to ask you is, being able to represent your island in the Olympics, is that something that you still have some kind of sentiment? Because I know that you had an age difference. It changed to 19, and unfortunately now you're 17. Of course, if we were back a couple of years ago, you would be able to be, you would be able to represent. But is that something that's still in the back of your mind? And is there any regrets in that?
I mean, being in the Olympics for whatever country you represent, it would have been an honor. That's writing in the history. Once you make the Olympic, your name is in history. So. It would have been a great honor to represent Puerto Rico or United States. Either one of them would have been an honor. I mean, I think I would have represented United States because I was in the path. I made the USA team twice. So I was in the path to represent the United States. But unfortunately they changed the age, so I couldn't make that one of my dream happen. But I wouldn't say that I don't feel bad for it because I mean, I had a great opportunity to sign with Top Rank at such a young age.
You got it.
But I mean, it would have been an honor. It would have been an honor to represent either Puerto Rico or United States.
That's awesome because we love our country.
Yeah, I mean,
we love to be Americans as well. We have passions for this, and either or, you still had a lot of people that were going to follow you. And
and I mean, you got to take that opportunity when Top Rank wants to sign you.
Absolutely,
that's a must. I mean, Top Rank has a history.
It was my dream company to sign with Top Rank.
For sure.
And great history. Starting from Muhammad Ali. I mean, the GOAT.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
Oscar De La Hoya.
Manny Pacquiao.
Miguel Cotto.
I love that you know your boxing history.
See, he knows his history, and that's what I wanted to touch on.
Respect.
How does it feel to be the youngest Top Rank signed pro fighter ever?
Ever.
And he was who? A Puerto Rican.
The man right here.
Thank you.
Xander Zayas.
I mean, it was an honor. Again, I'm thankful. Just really, really grateful for the great opportunity that Top Rank gave me. They believe in me. They are counting on me. So I gotta keep training hard, stay dedicated, and just keep racking W's.
Yes, for sure, definitely. Now, I want to take a quick second though and acknowledge the shirt you're wearing. What is that? An X and a Z?
X and Z.
Yes. Oh, look at that! I need one of those.
Hey, shout it out, baby!
Shout out to XZ.
That is Xander Zayas. That is
shout out to Fit Warriors.
Fit Warriors.
Fake Warriors.
Fit Warriors. That is a shirt right there, bro. It looks nice.
Yeah. Hey, it makes me want to lose weight and get one.
we got some new shirts coming out. Shout out to them, and grateful to be working with them too.
That is an amazing shirt. That's a player shirt. Look at that
player shirt. Look at that player with that player shirt.
We're gonna be in line, man, to grab one of those babies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So talk to us a little bit about so you kept on going in life, right? And all of a sudden you're starting your first fight as a professional. Talk to us a little bit about that fight.
Around your birthday, too.
Yeah,
what's the emotions with that?
Wow.
Oh, what a happy birthday.
So,
Couldn't even eat birthday cake, couldn't wait, huh, baby?
Sean may take some of that cake.
I ain't enough for you, don't
the date
worry.
of my birthday, that's when they told me I had a fight coming up. And I was happy, you know, I was excited. That was a great birthday gift. I mean, I was waiting for it since February that I signed with Top Rank. So
Wow.
you know, once they told me, I'm like, now we gotta sharp the things, you know, the final touches, and just stay on the grind and keep working hard.
Keep grinding.
I mean, overall, I had a great training camp, sparred great guys like George Cambosos, Saul Rodriguez,
So top level guys.
Ivan Baranchik, Daniel Yeleusinov. I mean, great guys, top guys, and Amir Amam. You know, just I had great sparring partners and great people around me, and I think I had a great camp overall. And I'm still having a great call overall. I'm still training with George Cambosos, Amir Amam, and you know, just great camp.
Iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely.
Exactly. How's your connection with training with Javier Centeno? I mean, we know a little bit of backstory, but I know that he's taking it up his wing, and he's just changing your style, strengthening some certain things. How's that relationship?
I mean, he's Puerto Rican like me. You know, the connection was like this from day one. It was something that I wouldn't change for anything. It was a great connection. And I mean, he's a great coach. Every time I see or he see that I'm doing something wrong, or even my other coach, my dad, Orlando Garcia, he's my coach, the assistant coach in the gym.
Shout out
Orlando.
Shout out
Orlando, papi.
Aye.
Indeed.
You know, every time we see, they have a great connection too. I think that's the dream team.
Oh wow.
And every time they see something wrong, we fix it, we break it down, and the connection with both of them is amazing.
Wow, that is incredible. So one of the things that you mentioned, of course, after your fight, you kind of had mentioned a couple of things, but let me just kind of read another quote within your social medias. The jab is the most important punch in boxing. It opens to a good attack. When you use it right before your opponent sets his feet for an offensive attack, you will block his thoughts, and he will have to reorganize his ideas. What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that, I mean, if you pump the jab every time, you just keep pumping that jab, keep your distance, know what's your distance, know where your opponent is, use your ring IQ with the jab, you know. I believe you're set up to greatness. You're set up to just win the fight, because the jab is the most important punch in boxing. If you touch with the jab, you can touch with the right hand, you can touch with the uppercut, you can touch with the hook, and I mean, jab is, for me, is the main key in the ring.
And it showed.
Yeah, definitely showed.
Talk about jab. Get that left hooked in the body. Come on, bro. You gotta still working on something.
we gotta get that Miguel Cotto and Canelo left hook to the body.
Left hook, Miguel Cotto has a mean hook.
Miguel Cotto hook, and then that right overhand that kind of sealed it up in that last fight, the Hennessy's. You know, that was some pretty good stuff. I mean, it was 1-0 undefeated as well. Kind of started with you, but a minute and 30 seconds. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to go to the bathroom. Thanks, Xander.
You know, fight week, when fight week hit, I was really comfortable. I wasn't nervous. I felt really good. I mean, I got a great team. Shout out to Sweatbox. Shout out to Boomeritos. They do my strength and conditioning. Shout out to Perfecting Athletes. They do my meal.
Sweatbox boxing. Indeed.
Yeah. They do my meal and my weight cut. I mean, overall, fight week, I felt great. I was well rested. I was eating good. The weight cut was really easy. And came fight night, I was really comfortable. I felt relaxed. I felt focused. And once we stepped into the ring, I think it showed. I felt comfortable. The first thing I did was pump out that jab, see where my distance was, and after that, I knew I could work on my combination. So that's what we did.
Yeah, you definitely found that distance really quickly, and you made quick work of your opponent. One thing that really stood out to me is how you're able to kind of have good placement with your jab and with your shots. And then also too, let's gotta put it out there. You were so excited when you got that knockdown. I was happy for you, of course. Talk about like the patience and how to refrain yourself. You kind of look towards your corner and like, well, wait, do I go for it now? Like, how anxious were you? I mean, because you were like, okay, let me go right now.
It was a great punch. It was a great right hand. I knew when I hit him that it wasn't going to be the ending punch. So right away I went to the neutral corner. The first thing I did was look at my corner. Both my dad and my coach are looking at me and they're like going like, "Oh, no."
Cálmate.
So I'm like, all right, I gotta set up. Just regroup. Just keep working the jab. Keep working my combinations, and the knockout will come. And I think that's what I did, and the knockout came like seconds after, and I feel great. I feel great.
No, you should. Kind of talking towards that as far as you had a really long camp. Then it was announced on your birthday. Thanks, that was a gift for everybody. Actually, that worked out.
We were waiting, man.
So
we're like, yes.
hype.
Sorry, I couldn't go. But
speaking of that, you have your fight coming up this month. Actually, in a few days. Has your opponent been named yet? And how hard is it to train for a TBA?
TBA.
Undefeated.
His name, my opponent name for November 30th is Virgel Windfield. Virgel Windfield. He's 2-2-1.
Breaking news.
Virgel Windfield.
Oh,
breaking news.
Lovely boxing.
He's 2-2-1.
Oh,
and
okay.
We got a couple clips from him, and camp has been great. We keep working on perfecting the jab, getting more combination stuff. Placing my shots a little bit better. But overall, I feel great. Camp has been great, and weight is looking good, so everybody's happy.
Weight's looking good. What are you right now?
Right now, I'm 155.
Wow, you're looking pretty good shape, man. You stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's how you do it.
I mean, if I'm trying to lose 150, from that to next week, man, it'll be hard. I mean, he can eat some.
What about you, Sean?
Don't even look at me, bro.
He can eat it. He can eat a tripleta. He can eat mofongo. He can eat sancocho.
Oh, that's my dish.
He can use it out quickly.
What's the funny stuff? That after the fight, I told my mom, I want some mofongo with.
Woo!
All right.
Yes.
So, we got it.
That is fantastic, man. We love food. I mean, Sean loves food. We all do. I'm
the official spokesperson for food.
Mr. Food.
I love food, so Sean, I'm with you.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. Well, yeah, you and I are here. Absolutely, right? Absolutely.
Oh, wow. So, what are your major goals and, major accomplishments you look yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I want to see myself maybe as a world champion. If not, I want to see myself just racking win after win, being smart, staying humble, and just being myself.
One thing that I definitely want to ask Xander, obviously, very proud of your, Puerto Rico. We're pulling for Puerto Rican boxing. You're one of the big potential prospects to help lead the way. Do you feel like there's a shift and a change, and there's a new, not just you, but other guys that have come up representing Puerto Rico?
The wave of Puerto Rican boxers.
Yeah, that could come in and really kind of just shift the tide. Just kind of the beginning of a new era of Puerto Rican boxing.
I mean, Puerto Rico right now got great fighters coming up. We have Josue Vargas. We have the Adornos brother, Subriel, Berlanga. We have great talent coming up from Puerto Rico, and I feel that in the next 5 years we can take over of each weight class that we are.
Oh,
That that is music
That got
to my ear.
Manny
Manny got a little excited. Sorry, Xander.
Very excited.
Jesus.
Oh my God. So
When you said take over, that's when Manny he lost his
Yeah. He was cool. You said take over.
He's like, oh,
that was
yeah,
it.
That's
so
it.
there is hope.
I mean,
Orgullosamente Puertorriqueño.
There is hope for Puerto Rico, isn't it?
yes, sir. We have great talent coming up, and I feel happy to be one of those talents, and to represent my island, Puerto Rico.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, Xander, I want to ask because it's you know, you're in the boxing business, and it's a real thing. How are the comparisons to you know, Hall of Fame boxers like Tito Trinidad and Cotto? Do you consider them distractions, or how do you navigate those high expectations?
I mean, I wouldn't consider them distractions, but I consider them motivation. You know, they push me every day to just work hard, work on my craft, because I feel like Puerto Rico is looking at me right now, and they expecting me to be the next great champion from Puerto Rico. So I got to train hard. I got to stay focused, and just continue to be myself and keep racking W's and be a world champion. But overall, I think it's more of something that makes me work harder, makes me push myself even more.
Speaking of that, I mean, pressure breaks pipe. It also makes diamonds. So as far as you're concerned, talk about the feeling after your hand was raised, after you got your first win, and then kind of about the response from the crowd, because they were loving you, brother.
They loved them.
Signing autographs.
Oh my
I see
goodness!
you, champ.
Already a superstar.
Yeah. You know, Reno, Nevada was a great place to make my professional debut. Great people. I mean, it was a great card, and you know, once my hands was raised, everybody was happy. Everybody was you know, cheering for me. So I feel grateful, thankful. And after when I got out of the locker room, a lot of people was around asking for pictures. So I took pictures with I believe everybody that asked me for one, and I signed a couple autographs, and you know, just happy with the crowd, and just, I mean, what can I say? It was a great time. It was a great experience.
No, that's great, champ.
I know.
I mean, well deserved with all your hard work put in, and obviously you represent yourself well, and you know, we're definitely pulling all the way. Well, maybe not all of us.
Oh no, maybe. all of us.
Amazing. So, Xander, you ready to have some fun?
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have some
Here
fun
we
here.
go, baby.
Nothing personal, but we here in Lovely Boxing, we definitely like to have some fun. And you know, in every sports, we know that there's like a lot of rivalries, right?
Yeah,
You know that,
you
right?
got baseball, Yankees in Boston.
Yeah.
If you're
Cowboys,
a Cowboy fan,
Redskins.
you Cowboy Redskins.
We hate the Eagles.
Oh my God, basketball. You know, Lakers and
Celtics.
And Celtics. I mean, but also there is a rivalry in boxing.
In boxing?
And
What?
the rivalry between
Which one?
Puerto Ricans and
the Mexican. Mi
Mexicans.
raza?
Oh my goodness! So here's the deal. I was asked one question at one time.
Who
and
asked you that?
I need help.
Did
Who
you
asked
hear that?
you that?
I need help.
Is that
right?
guy
Answer
here?
this question, Sandel. Are you with me? Spider, do me the honor.
Xander, but serious question. How many more fights until you think he gets beat up by a Mexican? Oh, who was that guy? He's gonna
I will replay this, and I will come back to you, slap you when he whips everyone.
I mean, I believe it's gonna take a lot of hard work. I put the 100%. I put the 120% every time I step into the gym. I believe he will have to work hard. He will have to believe in himself, because I believe in myself 150%. I mean, my family believe in me, my team believe in me, and every time I step into the ring, I put the 120% maximum every time. So I believe it will take a lot of hard work to beat me, not just a Mexican, but anybody. I mean, I work really hard, and I love what I do to, you know, just give somebody a fight to lose. You know, if I'm gonna step into the ring, I'm gonna step in at my 120% every time I step into the ring. So I think it will take a lot of hard work.
That's a great way of Xander that's saying it's never ever going to happen.
It's not. No, hombre.
But you know, I mean, honestly, Hopper, honestly, to be the best, you have to what? beat the best.
The grind, you have to beat the best.
We understand right now. There's a lot of
sharks in the water.
A lot of sharks in the water, especially the welterweight.
The welterweight, you're in the money division.
I mean, exactly, and you got people coming up. They're probably a little bit ahead of you in the career. You got Virgil Ortiz. You have even at times. I mean, there's a lot of people that you may come across
in their prime,
in their primes, and possibly maybe not in their prime. Maybe who knows? A Mikey Garcia, 4-6 years.
Jose
Ramirez going in. He's going to be able to be undefeated right now, and also he's got unified champion at the. At the Super 140. But these are definitely times that to be able to be strong because I mean these are not only, as you said, Mexicans, but also the Filipinos.
Just anybody,
Filipinos.
Just anybody. I mean, the talent. Boxing is at an all-time high.
Different boxing styles.
It's great and it's exciting, and I love that you're getting all that different sparring. But what goes through your mind when you know there's just so much talent out there? Is it you feel like an exciting time, or you're like, oh man, I got my work cut out for me? Or you're ready for the challenge?
I mean, I'm ready for the challenge. I feel that if once I get more experience and once Top Rank want to make the big move with me, I think we will be ready. And again, I put 120% every time I step into the ring or the gym. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the challenge. I mean, challenge. I think they make me better. They make me put. I mean, harder. They make me push harder. They make me work harder. So let's see where we are once Top Rank want to make that big transition or big, let's say, fight. Let's see where we are, and we'll take the challenge.
So as a teenager, all of a sudden you encounter kind of like I hate to call it fame, but you're popular. You mentioned you got pictures, you got attention, autographs, and all that.
You got
good
cool
stuff.
shirts with the X on them.
And I'm sure you got your own brand. So your circle of friends. I mean, you're still in high school right now, you're a senior. So what are your friends kind of
what do they tell you?
Kind of would tell you. What do they say when they're like, man, you're leaving now?
They're constantly asking you for money. Come on, Xander.
Be careful. Be careful.
I know you want to finish your senior year right at school because you want to go to prom. You want to do all this good stuff. What is the interaction with your friends?
I mean, my friends, they really cool. They really embrace me. They really be there for me. So, I don't have a big circle of friends, but the ones that I really call my friends,
those are real friends.
Are always there for me, even in bad times or good times. So they are really happy for me, and I'm really happy to call them friends. So I mean, it's a connection between everybody, everybody's friend with each other. So we have a great connection with each other. So we have a good time every time we get together.
No, that's important. Having that support system. You said you have the family element, your coach, and then you have your friends that are actually your true friends and, not just there to, friends. Take advantage of your situation.
I mean, they've been there since day one. Since day one, since I got to the United States. I mean, I gotta shout out my boy Ruben.
Ruben, what's up, Ruben?
Ruben, baby.
He was the one that actually helped me with the language, with English. When I first got here, I didn't speak no English. So he was the one that actually helped me out a lot. And I mean, he's still my friend. I call him my brother. Oh. And boxing friends. I mean, overall, I got great friends, Mexican friends, Puerto Rican friends. I got friends from everywhere. So it's an honor to have that type of connection with them.
No, for sure.
And I'm sure they're so proud of you, and they're very appreciated of you. Your feelings towards them, because I think it's very important. Your immediate circle of friends. Once you're up here, where were you before? Right? No, people that stuck to you in bad times. In bad times, they'll be in good times, man. And you have a bright future.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Really appreciate your words.
Very bright future. Now, Xander, it's the one that asked that question. You know how it is. Soy
That's
Hopper.
The Mexican.
Es mi, el mexicano Hopper. Pero tú sabes cómo es la relación entre carnales. Mi bro Manny.
Yeah.
Mi bro Manny es orgullosamente puertorriqueño y yo orgullosamente mexicano. Las conversaciones se ponen bien. Pero en serio, te deseamos y esperamos puro éxito en tu carrera profesional. Tú sabes, puro show.
Así es. En vivo.
En vivo.
Yeah,
muchas gracias. Gracias por el apoyo. Gracias por el cariño. Y de verdad me siento súper súper agradecido con la gran oportunidad que me han dado.
Oh, gracias,
Excelente,
gracias. How would you like the people to remember you by in boxing? How would you ultimately want them to remember Xander?
I mean, overall, not just in boxing, but in life, I want to be an example for the young kids coming up. I want to be a 4-time division champion. That's one of my main goals.
4.
And
Woo!
Man.
and
So-
I'm just
4?
just be someone that people look up and say, oh, I want to be like him, or I want to be like him, or maybe better than him. You know, I want to push people to improving themselves, to work in themselves, and just be a better person each and every day.
So does your team kind of wants to really remain on the welterweight for quite some time until you kind of, set your tone and see what's bright for the future? Is that the plan?
Yeah. I mean, I'm making 147 really easy. My first fight, I made 145. If I can make 147 like this each and every time, I think I will stay at 147 till I can make it. But again, I'm 17 years old.
17,
Right.
I'm still
yeah.
growing. I mean, my mom is tall. My mom is 5'11". Just
Wow.
so I think I'll still. I mean, my grandpa is 6'4".
Oh wow!
So I think I'll still grow a little more.
Super
let's see what-
middleweight?
Right, light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight? Yeah, there's a
That's,
guy
I think
out
that's what he's saying, my
There's a
brother.
guy out there that's got the WBO light heavyweight champion. That is.
Line it up.
I have to. No, you know what though? A quick observation here, Xander, is Hopper again. Is that you are incredibly polished interview for a 17-year-old. I mean, you're just you seem
Did you take
wise,
it in high
wise
school? I
beyond
mean-
your years. You're very, very polished for a very young man, and the future is very bright.
Hey, thank you again. Just what can I say? Grateful. Just thank you guys. Thank you for the
Oh,
great
man.
opportunity.
No,
And,
we are thankful, and we're so
hopefully we can do it. We can do it soon. Maybe after my fight.
I gotta tell you right now.
Wait,
I gotta
record
tell
that.
you
Is that
right
on
now.
record? Right? We did get that.
Yeah.
To go.
Yeah.
After your win,
After
right?
your
Xander?
win.
After your win.
After my win.
Right.
There you go.
Speak
Hey.
it to existence, my brother.
So hey, we're gonna probably do it before the fight, and we're gonna do it after fight because Long Live
All right.
Boxing will be present there.
Oh
myself.
man, he's gonna be there.
Yeah, he's in the house.
Yeah, man.
Can I go with you, Manny?
Come on over, man.
All right.
We be staying at the Cosmo.
It'll be an honor to meet you
Indeed.
in person. Meet all of you guys. If all of you guys go, if not, whoever goes, it will be a pleasure to meet you guys and do an interview. Before the fight and after the fight, and just have a great time with you guys.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
indeed.
man,
Well,
thank
we're
you.
gonna
Get
go.
something to eat.
We're gonna keep following you, man. But one of the important things
Thank you.
also as well, you can only fight in 2 states.
No, 3 states.
Oh, 3 states? So
yes,
Nevada, Texas,
Nevada, Texas, and New Jersey.
and New Jersey. Oh yes, that's right, New Jersey. So,
you could come
definitely
to Texas?
Maybe come to Jerry World.
Oh.
Maybe some kind of
Wow. Cowboy
What?
Cowboy
Stadium.
Stadium. Xander Zayas.
Again, and wherever Top Ranks put me, whatever show they put me on, I'll be ready. I'll be ready 100% to put on a show and to get a W. I'm ready to fight, and I'm always at the gym, just putting on the work and working on my craft.
That's fabulous. That's fantastic, and we definitely, don't matter where you are. I mean, we've been following your career for quite some time, and we're definitely will continue to do so because we know that the potential. Not only that, you got it well, and you have your mindset, and that's when I talked about take those issues and make them yours, and just slap them. Now it's time to
Yes,
slap people around. What did you say about me? I mean, we're all there. I was there.
Wasn't
too,
me.
man.
Was
Damn.
not me.
They used to call me Toasted Manny. Oh boy, but that's great. That's great, Xander. But we're really proud of you with that and your accomplishment. So, anyhow, the next segment, it is knock out your answer. This is going to be a little bit quick, Xander. We just want to
Word
get to know
association.
you a little bit.
First
Exactly.
thing that comes to your head.
Exactly. And this
Right.
is brought to you by Carlos Vince Photography. Guys, the guy does it all. He does great things, weddings, quinceañera, Sweet 16. Hey, as a matter of fact, we got proms next year. If you need your senior pictures, just contact him. He's on social media, so he'll respond to you very quickly. Tell him that you want the Long Live Boxing special. Is that right? The special.
The Xander.
The Xander special. All right, so here
First
are the
thing
few
that comes to your
questions.
head.
All right. As a teenager, what would you like to do for fun?
Go to the beach.
Go to the beach. Nickname for you in the boxing world.
I have a very unique name. I love my name, Xander. I mean, if throughout the years the fans want to give me a nickname, I will take it. So, but for now, I'll stick with Xander.
ZX.
Executioner.
ZX. All right, great. Sean.
What are you a video game player? What's your favorite
Yes.
console? Oh,
Xbox or
really
PlayStation?
quickly.
PlayStation 4.
Oh,
Whoa, what do you play?
Call of Duty.
Oh, perra azaroso. Bailalo azaroso. Bailalo azaroso. You can hit me up there, bro.
Oh man, that'll work. Are you a fan of basketball? Favorite basketball team?
Yes, LA Lakers.
Okay. Not gonna hold that against you.
no, this
Gotta
one
go with
I have to
LA.
ask. This
Wait,
one.
are you? Okay.
I have to ask
I'm
this
sure
one.
it's the same. Wait, hold on.
What is your favorite football team?
Kansas Chiefs.
Oh, Kansas
take that.
City?
Kansas. All right, that's
Yeah.
cool. I like
Kansas
Patrick
City.
Mahomes.
There you go.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
on my
I
fantasy team.
Yeah,
He's my quarterback. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so Manny.
What is your favorite baseball team?
Houston Astros.
Oh, wow. Because of Carlos Correa.
That's
Dude.
what Carlos
Oh,
Correa
man.
is,
Yeah.
You
All right.
got two Houstonians here, right next to me.
There you go, brother. All right, that was a great.
Sean would love this one.
All right, so I got the next one. Okay, I got you covered, Xander. All right, so favorite food. Bufango?
Pasta.
Pasta. Okay.
Pasta.
Oh.
No arroz con gandules, pasteles, a comer lechón.
Pasta. Pasta after you weigh in, right?
Yeah, after weigh
you
in,
weigh
right?
in.
Yeah.
you
After win, pasta before. Pasta
After-
every time. I love pasta.
pasta right now.
Wow.
Man,
Right now.
all right.
I'll lose it quickly.
All right, so favorite fast food restaurant.
I'll
Or
try to
local.
keep it healthy. I'll try to keep it healthy.
Sure.
You know, I don't like fast foods like that. But if I have to choose one, I'll say Chick-fil-A.
No,
that's
lines are
healthy.
always long,
Yeah, as
no
long-
matter what time of the
I
day.
know.
Great
right?
service. Great service. Right, Xander?
best
This is not the
customer
Popeye
service, though.
chicken
It's my
sandwich. You
pleasure.
can't even
Oh,
get
my
one.
goodness. No, I haven't even tasted one
I
yet.
haven't either. What's
Me
the hype
either.
about it?
It's not
I go to
even chicken.
Chick-fil-A. I
I
go to
don't-
Chick-fil-A.
Exactly. Thank
I
you.
think
Me and
the
Xander on
Chick-fil-A
the same
sandwich is better.
Absolutely.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Xander.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I won't have Popeyes.
What is your what's your favorite movie, Xander, that you've ever seen?
Breakpoint.
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 Really?
Nice.
Great movie.
Who's your favorite actor?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah,
Nice.
Dwayne Johnson.
My
Favorite-
goodness.
That's
Yeah.
the best.
Favorite musical artist.
Mark Anthony.
Woo!
Right?
Nice.
Indeed.
Well, that's nice.
All right, so
Favorite Puerto Rican musical artist?
Well, that's
Mark
him,
Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
Yeah.
Mark
Oh.
Anthony.
Yeah, you did a
Okay.
double on that.
Oh, I
Double,
did on
same
double the one. Oh,
Same
my
person.
goodness.
Manny wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we already
Well-
touched on the favorite Puerto Rican fighter.
Yeah.
What is your favorite all-time fight, boxing fight?
Like you watch it on replay.
Diego Corrales and
Ooh.
Mayweather.
Castillo. Castillo.
Castillo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my
Jose Costa.
God.
Okay, so hey,
Yes.
I gotta ask. Okay, now Xander, would you not saying like on the 30th because that would be not now, but at some point, would you mind getting into a fight like that, a classic war? Seriously,
I mean, if it happens,
for like
it
a belt.
That's right.
I mean, it was a great fight. That was a great fight. If I ever get in a war like that, it would be awesome to be in a great war. Maybe with a Mexican.
Oh! Let's go. Wait, pop. Wait, pop. Wait, pop. Wait, pop.
I have to put the joke.
No, hey.
Thank you
Perfect.
for playing, man. I appreciate
Good
you.
timing,
awesome.
Xander.
Yeah, I won't
Yeah.
sleep tonight.
Manny's so excited.
You
Look
made
at
Manny's
him.
day. Mine too. All right. So,
What is your what's your favorite dream car?
I don't look at material things like that.
That's nice. That guy's too
That's a great
polished.
answer.
I know.
Way too
I don't-
polished for a 17-year-old.
I don't really look at material things, but if I ever have a dream car, it will be a Rolls Royce.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Some style.
The
Let someone else
Phantom.
drive you. I mean, I'll Uber. I can be the Uber
that
guy.
definitely works.
I'll
That
drive
definitely
it.
works.
Not a problem.
So,
Hey.
one thing I just kind of wanted to say, Xander, is obviously, like Hopper already touched on it, you're extremely polished, seem to have extreme focus, and you have a great team behind you. Just kind of want to hear your mindset as far as, the fans, the Puerto Rican fans, just fans around the world. What do you want to say to them, and say right now in regards to the support and, following your career?
I mean, to all my Puerto Rican fans, I want you guys. I want to be thankful to you guys for all the love, all the support, and not only the Puerto Ricans, but all the Latinos, everybody around the world that is watching me, that is supporting me. I want to thank everybody. Very, very, very humble, and you know, I want to let you guys know that I'm really happy, and I'm really grateful to have such a fan base that I have right now.
Well, you know that you're gonna have your parades, right? So you're gonna have to celebrate in Puerto Rico once
Yes,
you get
sir.
your first
Yes,
first world champion, huh? Don't we love that kind of stuff?
That's a done deal.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't born for Tito Trinidad when he was having his parade, but man, I'm sure that was a great time.
It really was, and I tell you what, that was a lot of excitement, because I grew up. I mean, I tried boxing. I just really sucked. But you know, I did some other stuff. You know, swimming was where I leaned out. But I grew up Saturdays. You know, my family would start getting people together, and here's a fight, here's a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You know, and that was just. I mean, we even, you know, we blocked the roads. Cerramos la calle y hay party en vivo. You know,
we used to do that, the same thing with Miguel Cotto. I mean, I grew up watching him. I think that's why he's my favorite boxer, because I mean, my generation grew up watching him. Great start, great champion, and great person. So I think we used to do the same thing back in Puerto Rico when he used to fight.
yeah, it's just huge. I mean, it's become, you know, as the popular sport in Puerto Rico, because of the talent in the past and what's going to happen in the future, and it's just another opportunity for friends to just gather and enjoy a sport. That's you know.
So yeah, I mean, this is how awesome that can be, Xander. Like, people are gonna look back and like, man, I remember watching Xander and the family gathering around. You're gonna be part of that, you know, that nostalgia. I mean, that's awesome, man. So
Amen to that.
Yeah, that can be a better person, I think, to represent, you know, such a great sport, and then your nation, you know, carry your flag with such pride. We're so proud and honored to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking
It's been
the time,
amazing.
Xander.
Thank you.
All right, so
indeed.
Anybody that listen to this, if you're not a fan of Xander, you're just
Man,
What's
Stop
wrong with
watching
you?
have to.
boxing.
Stop
Don't
it.
even
You just
watch
have to.
boxing.
And don't even complain, because now I can tell you that we are available. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher. And what else? I mean, Spider. Are you getting us all over the place? Man, add up to that list CastBox, Spreaker, and Spotify. We're everywhere. We're like cockroaches.
Nice.
And also on YouTube. So this video will also be on YouTube, and we will make sure to get that out there. It'll be up tomorrow, so you guys can see this again and again and again. Be like, man, I just love so much Xander. Got to get to my Xander every single day, all day, nonstop.
Gotta get some of that t-shirt. Yeah!
And just a quick reminder, Xander's going to be fighting at the Cosmopolitan Las Vegas on November 30th. Do not miss it. It's no longer a TBA. The fighter has been announced.
Yeah.
Future win for the man, the myth, the legend, Xander.
Virgel Windfield.
Get ready. Get your tickets and don't miss it. It will be on
ESPN Plus.
ESPN. That man is, look at him.
Yes,
In the
sir.
undercard of Andres Gutierrez and Oscar Valdez.
Oscar Valdez.
Yes.
Shout out to Top Rank.
Yeah, two Mexicans going at it. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. So, hey, man.
Thank you so much,
This is
Xander.
a tradition of what we do in our podcast. I really don't want to leave, right? You know, but I know it's a little bit late in your area, but a tradition is that the guest to close our show. So, without further ado, to close the show, Lonely Boxing en Vivo, Xander Zayas.
Hey guys, I'm really grateful for the great opportunity. Had so much fun. Hopefully we can do it again. And you can follow me in social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Xander Zayas, XanderZayas. And it will get me there.
Yeah.
Again, thank you guys for the great opportunity. And here we are.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank
Let's
you.
get it.
México y Puerto Rico.
Look forward to
los que
see you over
tenemos
there,
la
Xander.
grasa.
Thank you so much. Gracias, Papi Orlando. Mama Yaisa, thank you so much. We'll see you in, and we are out.
Out.
En vivo.
Yes, sir.